Welcome to the first day of the Making Change Happen challenge. And in this challenge series, we're going to be looking at how you can start taking action to actually make things change in your life, make that shift that maybe you've been looking for a while, maybe you've been putting it off because you just don't really know where to begin. And we're just going to be having a look at how you can actually get started on that. Now, if you haven't seen the video series, then I'm going to be linking to those videos here. And this one is to do with the first and second videos, really. So simplicity and complexity, and how to versus who am I to. And we're just going to be doing an activity, a challenge that's based on those. So if you haven't watched those videos, I suggest that you go and do that first. So as I explained, it's very often the how-to that people get stuck on, or they think that that's what they're stuck on. So it could be but I just have no idea how to start a business. I don't know how to get clients. I have no idea how I would make money out of doing the thing that I feel really passionate about. And it looks as if it's that lack of information that's getting in the way. And I just don't think that that's the case. It's not the lack of information that I don't know how to. I could actually find that out if I didn't have this other thing in my way, which is, who am I to do that? Or I don't actually think that's even possible for me. And that's what gets in the way of us going and finding out how to do the things. And this is what the link with the sort of simplicity and complexity, that it looks like it's really complicated. There are loads and loads of things that I need to do and all of that. But actually, if I didn't have the complexity, comes from all the noisy thinking of, I don't think I can do this and this couldn't work and what if it doesn't and all of that. Once you realize that that's just noise, the simplicity of, oh, I don't know how to start a business. Well, I could find out. I could start watching some videos, asking people, doing some research. That's simple. But we put all the other things in the way first that make it look complex. So the activity, the challenge today is really to start to try and separate out those things, separate out the complexity and find the simplicity of, what actually I don't know and how I could find it out, and to just uncover what's really getting in the way, whether there's I don't know, who am I to, or I don't think that's possible for me, that's actually getting in our way. So if you have a look at the activity sheet that I'm sending you along with this video, or that you can access via a link below, then you'll see that there are two sections to it. There's the uncovering the things that you think you don't know how to do, and probably that's true. You don't know how to do them yet, but you could just find that out. So there's a section to think about those things, and then down the bottom here, it's where you can have a real think about, who am I to do those things? What are the things that are really keeping me stuck, where when I think about them, I just kind of think, people will think I'm really arrogant if I do that. Who am I to say that I'm a coach who can help other people to live their life? Who am I to set up a business that can make an awful lot of money? Who am I to live a creative life doing what I love when so many people are stuck in offices having a miserable time doing a corporate job like I'm doing now? Who am I to say that there's a better way of living life and actually go out and do it? So just have a think about, what are those little voices in your head? And, as with all these challenge activities and every activity that I set for my clients, this isn't something that you need to just sort of sit down and get through the whole activity. Look at it, read it through, have a think about it, and then maybe put it on one side as you go about your business and see what occurs to you. Because, especially that second section, you just want to see what crops up when you kind of ask yourself the question, am I doing that? Am I saying to myself, I couldn't possibly do that, or who am I to do that? And then just let your mind come up with something, because it will show you what you need to see. And then the final section over here is what am I afraid will happen if I do what I really want? What do I think others will think? And what if I wasn't afraid to fail? Because this, you know, who am I to, or I don't think that's possible for me, is all about, you know, just not wanting to put ourselves out there and be criticised by other people. You know, who am I to is all about what other people will think of us if we actually just reach out and try something. What will other people think? What if I got it wrong? And, you know, so just again, just having a little reflect and explore in your mind of, you know, what are those things that are actually getting in your way? And we don't need to kind of then agonize over these, but just getting them out in the open, just sort of seeing them for what they are, that it's not the how-tos that are keeping us stuck. It's actually these things that we don't then need to kind of, we know where to direct our attention. We know what we're up against, and that is the first step. So I would love to hear how you get on with this first challenge. Come along to my Facebook group, Inspired Midlife Women, if you're not in the group already, and there'll be a thread there about this particular challenge. So let me know, and everyone else know how you're getting on, what you've come up with, what insights you've had around this, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 2 of the challenge. Bye for now.